Skippy, why you always talking about this pimp stuff, man? What's happening? Cause it's real, nigga, I'm a pimp.
New day, new bitch, so it's new money. High tech in the cup, cause of blue honey. Full clip in my shit, homie, who want it? Talking all that shit, better do something. I be really in the set on the deuce thuggin'.
It's fun, it's fun.
All right, today I'm checking out this kit that I got from Rob down in Utah. A couple videos ago, I went down there and picked this up from him. We're gonna see what it's gonna take to get on the car today. My car is a little fucked up, a little more fucked up than the normal car that would be putting this kit on, so we might have to do a little bit of fabrication to make everything work. But the first step is to just pull everything out, unbox it, and see what we're working with. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And if you don't know, if you didn't see the last video, this is a tube front from CageKits. It's Rob Parsons' new company that he came out with about a year ago, I think, just at the beginning of COVID. This is basically a bolt-on tube front application for S chassis and a couple other cars, I think, and they also do cages. Like they send you completely bent and notched cages ready to be welded into your chassis. So check out the website down below if you haven't yet, and they got some pretty cool stuff.
I've actually put one of Rob's cages in before, and it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so this is super cool because you don't have one of these after you cut the shit out of your front end. All right, so here's the issue that we knew we were gonna run into. We cut the frame rails way back because they were pretty bent up here.
So what we need to do is we need to clean this up, this flat piece of plate, measure on a factory 240 how far forward we need to go to install this, and then put some square tube in here to help line this whole thing up.
I'm gonna cut these bad boys up and see what we're working with this. All right, so what we're gonna do really quick is just put everything together and then kind of mock it up that way. We do have to do some cutting up here because we already plated these strut towers before to build a tube front off of them, and that's not gonna work out. So we gotta cut some of that, we gotta clean this up, and then we'll go from there. Well, it's been like 2 minutes since the last little clip I filmed, and it's already coming together. How fucking cool is that?
There's also a lot of thought put into this, like a lot of adjustability, because like none of these cars are ever straight.
Right, that's what he was saying. He's kind of notched everything in a way that you can move it, like Charles was saying, this way.
Move this front to back, side to side.
Because everyone's S13's a little twisted, so
Little twist.
like even if we fuck up and we weld it wrong, we can we can move it.
What's really good too is you can use this to match up your headlight buckets and all of that. That's
Which is
sick.
fucking awesome to be able to just bolt on factory headlights.
And my new favorite thing,
Hood latch, baby. Yeah, that's fucking sick too. Very dope.
Shout out to Rob. It's pretty well thought out. Well, we can get this done today.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so the first plan of action is to cut out this old plate that me and Charles put in a long time ago to build the original tube front, so that we can just pop this on and put it where it needs to be without fouling on this old plate that we have, because these riv nuts right here just pop into this and there's no room to fit it properly. So I'm gonna cut this out on both sides, and then we'll get this mounted, welded on, and then really all we'll have to do is just bolt this whole piece up and we'll be good. So I'm just gonna mark right here where I need to cut approximately. Alrighty, there it goes. Damn, that's money. Okay, so I got both sides ready. The rib nuts are not fouling on anything anymore. So now I just got to clean these seams up so that we can weld these plates to the strut tower. Okay, we have miraculously squeezed the S13 almost to the front of the shop so that we don't have to pull the MIG welder way over there. But the next step is to weld these plates on, and then after that's finished, everything's just gonna bolt right up, and we'll just have to figure out the distance between here and the mounting points on the tube front, and then once we get new power braces, everything will be good to go. All right, I've never MIG welded in my life, so maybe Charles should do this one.
I've never MIG welded in my life.
So maybe I should do this one.
Easiest tube front around.
Yep. Now we just bolt it on. Hey, look at that. That looks fucking dope. Okay, so Charles in his big brain devised this plan where we clamp this tubing here, and then as this tubing is clamped here, we can figure out the exact alignment of this and this, because we got this flat plane that runs across all the way to here. So now all we have to do is grind this down a little bit, make it clean so that we can weld a piece of steel here and then connect it to this here. That's the plan. I've already taken this one off and I'm gonna grind this up and make it clean, and then I'll do this one. All right, nice and smooth, perfectly grinded, ready to weld. So we've got our kind of makeshift jig set up, and now we're just tacking it all into place. Already did this one right here. There it is. Very nice. We're putting an extra bar in right under this bar. So connecting from the original frame rail to the new tube front place where the frame rail is supposed to go, we have one bar here that you can see. This bar is just temporary so that we could basically jig it up. And then Charles is over there putting in one more bar right here to make it a little more sturdy. And you can see that from here. And if you haven't cut the shit out of your frame rails, this is not necessary. Like, we're only doing this because we cut the frame rails a long time ago because the car got really fucked up. But chances are yours are probably fine and will fit up perfectly with the brackets. Just extended the frame rails after we cut them off many moons ago.
Many, many moons. Which aren't harder. Nope, that's not it.
It's about to fall off.
Dang, damn, fucking ding came off.
All right, so like I said, these tacks have to come off. So just gonna grind those really quick with the cutoff wheel, and then we'll be able to pull off this little jig bar on top, and we should be chilling. All right, there's only 2 more pieces to weld, just the top parts where the little jig mount wasn't able to allow us to get to. And then we're gonna call it good for today anyways. We still have to do these. We have to weld these up, but they're tacked for now. But I kinda wanna maybe clean them up some more and TIG weld them myself. It could be a good video.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
There it is. Like I said, this would have been a lot quicker if we didn't cut the frame rails back, so that's really saying something. I mean, we finished this in less than 3 hours, and
Which actually, as far as tube fronts go, is like
insane.
Stupid fast.
Yeah, and especially with everything you get, like the factory mounting points and shit, that is like beyond.
No, it's dope.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. I'm hyped.
And like me and Charles were talking about how we were gonna jig the entire front end of a 240 to get all of this stuff, and that would have taken so much time.
Yeah.
So
no, I mean, like, plus, you know, Rob's a super good dude, so helping out a homie kind of, you know, pump his stuff up there's nothing wrong with that, and especially since it's not like crap. It's good stuff.
Real good stuff.
I don't know. I think it's awesome. I think it's fucking dope.
I agree. I'm gonna back it up here so we can see it in the light a little better. All right, well, I know it's a little loud in here, but just wanted to give another huge shout out to Rob from CageKits, Chair Slayer, you guys might know him as. Thanks again for hooking it up with this. It went super easy, and it would have been way easier if my car wasn't quite as fucked up as it is. So if you're considering doing this, or if you don't know a good fabricator, or you know one but it's super expensive, this costs you $850 and top quality shit. Like I said, everything is modular, so you can move things whatever way you need to make things match up. Like if your car's a little twisted, then it doesn't exactly matter. You can kind of get things to line up with the way that he built this. So that's super sick. And just another big shout out to him. Thank you so much. Check out the link in the description. I got my body kit coming on the way pretty soon, and we're gonna start building motor mounts after I go to the beach this weekend. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.